Thank you for joining us today. We at Success are passionate about changing mindsets for a better tomorrow. Our mission is to share with you ideas and tips that will hopefully improve your life, your business, and make the world a better place. In our video today, we will continue exploring the world of business processes. In our last video on business processes, we briefly mentioned the types of business processes. In our discussion today, we would like to expound on the types of business processes. A lot of the ideas mentioned may not be exhaustive, but it will give you hints towards the right direction. As lean practitioners, we believe adapting of clearly defined business processes can be a huge plus for your business. So let's get started. Our topic is types of business processes. By the end of this module, you will be able to 1. Define the different types of business processes. 2. Understand the advantages and disadvantages of each type of business process. 3. Have an overview of how to develop business processes for your business. The idea is for you to gauge where you are in your business and pick out the information that is relevant for you. It will also give you an idea of the direction you would like to take based on the maturity model outlined for your business. This is regardless of type of business, big or small. At the initial stages of the business, you may start with the manual processes and progressively evolve to automation. Important to note is that business processes give a business operation structure. Changes that may occur in the business, like staff leaving and new ones joining, how tasks are executed, service delivery, will be maintained because reference will be made to what is clearly defined, structured, and documented for reference. In the absence of defined processes, the change in staffing will most likely impact the customer experience in a negative way. Let us now look at the specific processes, starting with firstly, manual processes. These are processes done on paper and are fully dependent of execution by a human being. These are processes used in the initial stages of starting a business. Why use manual processes? Advantages. 1. Manual processes can be used at the foundation stage of developing business processes. You cannot automate a non-existent process. 2. They required for business continuity in case of systems failure or power outage. 3. Require shorter training and implementation timelines. 4. They are cost-effective. 5. They are flexible. The disadvantages. 1. Lengthy and time-consuming in processing, filing, retrieval of information. 2. Delay in processing at the different stages of the process resulting in inefficiencies. 3. Pile-up of paperwork. 4. Risks of losing information and easy exposure of confidential information. 5. Difficult to measure performance. 6. Difficult to measure staff productivity. Secondly, we will look at semi-automated processes. These are processes done manually and then uploaded or updated on a system. Semi-automated processes may be used during the piloting phase of a system rollout, during a phased approach in adapting a new system, or cost-related restrictions that would inhibit a business from fully automating its business processes. Advantages of semi-automated processes. 1. Lessens workload in some of the business processes. 2. Measuring business performance and staff productivity is partially possible. 3. Gives room to test a new system, get user experience feedback before full system rollout. 4. Cost reduction. Automation used only for critical functions of the business. 5. Rollout of a new system in phases gives opportunity for resolution of system issues. What about the disadvantages? 1. Lack of efficiency in all the business functions. 2. Data entry, tedious in uploading and updating information. 3. Inaccurate reconciliation. 4. Rework. Doing a task manually, then transferring information on a system. 5. Lengthy timelines for a full system rollout. 6. Resistance from staff, poor system utilization if manual processes are still in use. Lastly, let us look at automated processes. This is the preferred option. These are processes that are fully transacted on a system. Automation is recommended for all business types. If a business correctly utilizes automation, it can do wonders for the business. The output will highly depend on accurate input. Otherwise, as the saying goes, garbage in, garbage out. Systems can either be developed custom-made to meet specific business requirements for a company, or customization can be done to commonly utilized systems like CRM, customer relationship management, to suit the needs of the business. The advantages are: 1. Visibility of business performance at a click of a button. 2. Easy to measure each business process and track performance. 3. Easy to measure staff productivity. 4. Gaps are easily identifiable and quick corrective action taken. 5. Data-driven insights. System-generated reports used to analyze business operations and help direct next action. 6. Improves efficiency. The disadvantages: 1. Systems failure can delay processes or paralyze a business temporarily. This is where the manual alternatives would be used. 2. Input of incorrect information will affect the output. 3. Can be costly at the initial stages, and progressive costs for support, upgrades, user access, etc. 4. Underutilization of system functionality. This is critical. Return on investment will not be realized. 5. Time consuming in development, training, and implementation. What are your thoughts so far? Based on information you have gathered so far, you may be asking, so, where do I begin to get started? This is a very brief process flow you can follow to get you started. If you require assistance, a qualified lean management practitioner can guide you. As we come to conclusion of this video, let's us review the summary. Tip 1. Running a successful business requires clearly defined business processes. Tip 2. Document business processes for reference and standardization. Tip 3. Successful businesses continuously measure, audit, and risk assess its business processes. Tips 4. Adapt focused improvement principle, always remain ahead of the game, automated or not. Thank you, and we look forward to engaging with you in our next video. Our quote for today is from the father of quality management theory: if you can't describe what you are doing as a process, you don't know what you're doing. W. Edwards Deming.